So none of this is going to be like new in a sense because it's going to be combining a lot of separate like exercises and like feelings you get during exercises and putting in like just a little bit more challenging stuff. And just kind of be like a reminder, especially because I think you have a little bit more thoracic mobility to start doing some of these things just like in a little bit more challenging way. So I think you can naturally get into like position. So like I want you to really be focusing on getting into like that good stacked position where your rib cage is like vertically above your your pelvis, and not really tipping either way. So like rib cage will be down, but still getting that thoracic extension. So like think about like that exercise at the wall where you're sitting there, where you're trying to get the bottom, you roll down and then try to go each one back up. I want you to think about that, and just like we haven't been focusing on it as much lately, but trying to get like a little bit of like that like protraction in space back through here, as you do it, but not like doing this. So it's like we're gonna try to bring back to that positioning, and then also kind of like talking about like just find like that like neutral pelvis in a few different positions. So first thing we're gonna do is just kind of like focus on breathing and being in that neutral position. So you'll start on your back. I want you to first just do a little bit of like find that neutral pelvis so you're not archer, so there shouldn't be big lifting off of the back or like working the back muscles, but not like all the way so all the lower back vertebrae are flat. So there should be like kind of tiny bit of space. So you should be able to like feel the ground but not be pressing back into it there. Then you're gonna think about rib cage and just kind of think about that same feeling you get at the wall. Try to bring rib cage down, then bring each one back. So kind of sit down and sorry about that. And just kind of find that position. Then you're gonna take the arms up, and I don't want you to think like not like you're like trying to like reach with like your elbows or like your wrists to get this motion. I want you just trying to think about keeping the arms up, but like pushing the upper back, trying like you're up against the wall. Then you're just gonna breathe there. On the exhale, just trying to get like a little bit extra reach. It's almost like rib cage is coming down in the front, pushing back in the back on the exhale. Pause there. Inhale. I'm trying to think about keeping that same motion. Now you kind of feel like rib cage expanding. Think about trying to get it all the way 360 degrees around, but keeping that little bit of reach and the tension from the arms. Exhale all the way, pause. Inhale. And you're just like trying to get used to being in that position. Just, you want to think about like trying to make your breathing kind of as easy and effortless as possible as you keep on going. Then you'll kind of progress, and I want you doing up against the wall so you can get a little bit of tension from your arms with this. So it's going to be same position. Head's going to be pretty close to the wall. Again, find that neutral, that same position that you were just breathing in. Put the hands up against the wall. And you're thinking about almost like you're trying to get elbows to reach to the ceiling to help bring that rib cage back, and the hands are kind of getting some tension, help pull up here. Just try and get that rib cage in your position. That'll just be kind of holding there. Creating that little bit of tension. Try to make the breathing easy. Then you'll go into that 90-90 position. Or you can even just do one leg at a time if that you feel like you can't maintain the pelvis and you feel like you're like starting to lift off and arch the back. Bring one up. Just see you're gonna get that little bit of tension in through the abdomen. Just march, and then other foot. I get that feeling of almost like that full exhale to get the muscles to work that we want. So we just kind of a couple reps, check back in on your position, reset if you need to. Come up here. Go one leg at a time, or you can do two. Just try and go here even right now, like you don't have to go all the way down to the ground. almost. That's gonna be like as far as I can go is right here, maintaining it right now. I can't quite touch. So you're just starting here, so can you come here? Up. And down there. So you're just trying to avoid going into that super arched position. All right, I'm gonna break this into another video because this will probably be too long.